Hello everybody, my name is Joel. I'm one of the UAPSI Toronto director. I joined UAPSI as Toronto director early 2024. I have 4 kids in the Catholic school. My eldest son Perseus is in Marshall McLuhan, while my other kids Lexi, Julian, and Max are on St. Norbert. Me, my wife, and my 8-month-old son at the time moved to Canada in 2011. After the company I was working for decided to shut down the operation in the Philippines, I was the one lucky enough to get relocated here in Canada. It was a scary moment, leaving just us in a different country across the world. Luckily, Facebook is already a thing by that time, so we got to connect to my parents who guided us in raising our baby. Several trusted friends that treat us as a family along the way. And most importantly, my superwoman wife, Jacqueline, who has a degree in nursing in the Philippines but never had a chance to practice her study as I caught her early and tied the knot quickly. She used her knowledge to keep me and my son alive. All of the parents wanted the best for their kids. One of the reasons why we chose to move to Canada is for the better life of our family. As per my experience, education is the key to get ahead in life and get closer in achieving your dreams. Few years after we settled in, my eldest son was about to start his kindergarten. We wanted the best for our son academically, but wanted to instill our Catholic faith and values and beliefs. We used to live in a country where families that are well off are the ones that can afford to go and study in a Catholic school. We were under the impression that it was the same here in Canada. We were thinking of going straight to the public school by default. As we don't have any relatives here when we came in, we relied completely on our online research, with hesitations that all the information that we gathered might be wrong. Luckily, we live in an apartment where neighbors have kids in Catholic school. They share their experiences, and we are glad that we decided to put our kids in the Catholic school. I met a lot of amazing and gracious people here in Canada. Canadians are, well known to be nice people. I know for a fact that people wanted to help without expecting anything in returns. The biggest blessings I have is my family, especially my wife who supported me 100% all the time. She looks after our family and put her career on hold to ensure that our kids will be nurtured and be present for their needs. My family keep me wake up every morning, strive hard, provide for them, and be at their service. I believe we belong to a sandwich generation, a generation that support their own family while supporting their elderly parents. As my parents are now retired and can no longer earn a living, my wife supported me to provide housing and financial assistance to my parents in the Philippines. I met a lot of people that helped me along the way. They genuinely rooted for me and my family to succeed. And most importantly, our Lord Jesus Christ. I know that we don't have everything that we want, but God graciously provided everything that we need. This gave me a well-rested sleep at night, knowing that all the challenges that I was going to go through, God will be there to support and provide for me. As we experience a bit of a challenge when my kids starting going to school, I wish I can help parents who is in the current situations where we are, even in my own very small way. As soon as my youngest son started kindergarten, I knew that I need to get involved and be active to what is going on in my children's education, and also I got an extra hours I can share back to the community. I decided to join the Kids Parent Council as a volunteer from the beginning. I met a lot of passionate parents who wanted to contribute for the betterment of not only their children, but all the students. I saw them working tirelessly planning, organizing, and executing activities that will enrich student experiences in the school. As we are now in the challenging times, it is more important than ever that we get involved and try our best to support our kids. Canada is amazing and a welcoming country. That is why all the nationalities wanted and trying their best to migrate here for better future. as per my personal experience, we wanted to integrate as much as we can. But we also wanted to introduce to my children some of the traditions and cultures I grew up with. Multicultural is one of the assets of the country. Some of you may or may not agree with it. Some cultures might influence our children in a good and a bad way. We cannot be around them all the time, and we have to rely on the institutions that will help ensures that our kids will learn essential knowledge academically while instilling our Catholic values and beliefs. All parents dream of their kids to excel academically, but more importantly, to grow up to be kind and caring to other people. I encourage you to engage and be active to our children's education. Our children needs you. Meet other parents, teachers, principals, and other supporting staff. Maybe some of the values that are being taught in school you don't agree with. Be aware and voice out your concern. Advocate for the betterment of your kids and other students. We might have different ideas and beliefs, but we share the same goal: our kids' future, our next generation to come. Thank you very much and have a great day.